Hey guys, what's up? It's Drew with Get Some Gains. Back in that thing with another video for you guys today, man. Hey, today I'm going to be talking about my experience working at Fitness Connection. My position, I was a fitness sales advisor, some shit like that. A consultant or something, I forgot. But it was dealing with fitness and sales, like signing people up, reaching out to people, giving them memberships and shit like that, or giving them a free trial to walk in. Yeah, all that shit like that. Whenever you sign up with a gym, that's who you would talk to me whenever you sign up with a gym and everything like that. So let me get into it. Being inside, working on everything like that. You work out every day. You be inside the gym. You want to get some money out of it. You know what I mean? So I applied to the job. I was like, hey man, I might as well apply. I'm always inside the gym. I want to get some money inside the gym. So I applied. Didn't hear back from them until months later. At least like 4 months down the line, I heard back from them. I was like, damn, I applied to them. I was like, okay, well, shit. Let me go ahead and do this interview or whatever like that. The DM, the district manager, had hit me up and gave me a script, and I was like, fuck, I need this script for. So I didn't pay attention to the script at all, well, like that. So I didn't know. Like, they gave you like a pamphlet, a script and shit like that, because you had to memorize it. So didn't look at it. The interview came up. I was like, okay, damn, this is a group interview. I was just, okay, fuck it. So let me get into this part. Whenever you go to these interviews and everything like that, if you're not really in shape, don't put too much emphasis on it. But if you like work out and everything like that, they see like you got progress and shit like that, apply. You know what I mean? But don't be in your head about it, bro. You know what I mean? As long as you ain't like obese, like, I don't want to say it, but a big motherfucker, big slap motherfucker, you know what I mean? But yeah, as long as you ain't like that, it's cool. So I go to the group interview. It's dudes and chicks inside there. It's a college football player in there, a dude that played in the NFL in there, another fit dude, and a fit Asian. Now, I said the rest of everybody was average. Wasn't no sloppy people in there, or they were skinny. You know what I mean? Like, just slender, like, don't even work out type shit. You know what I mean? Like the chicks and some dudes and shit like that. Now the group interview was cool. It was interactive and everything like that. They just asked us about ourselves. You know how an interview is. So, you're bouncing off people answers and questions and shit like that. It's cool. So it came down at the end of the interview. It was an elimination process. So we had to do an elimination process. So some of the guys, like the guys I just mentioned, those guys didn't get a call back. With all their accolades and everything like that, they didn't get picked. But they got picked after we got picked. Like, I got picked, and some more people got picked and everything like that. So we got picked, so we were like, oh shit, we special. But those guys got callbacks behind the scenes, because I remember the fit Asian, he didn't get picked, but he got a call back, because I remember seeing him inside the gym where I worked at, and he was training to be like I want to say like a club manager or some shit like that. So I guess some of those guys that had like way higher accolades, because like the position they were hiring for were front desk, fitness sales consultant. Did with the memberships, and I want to say another position, the supervisor of the people that give out the membership, like the sales consultant. So like it was just those three positions, and I think I want to say a club manager, but they didn't really show. But they didn't do those selections in front of us. Like I said, like they did those behind the scenes and shit like that. Like they called them or some shit like that, or kept them after they told us to, leave and like stay or whatever like that. You know what I mean? But so those guys I picked too and shit like that. So, but I got the job. So after that, I had to do after that we had to look at the. And what's that shit called? The pamphlet again or some shit like that. I still didn't look at it. I was like, damn, we gotta learn this shit. So we came back into the class and told us, hey, look over the pamphlet. I was confused. I was like, okay. Like, I'm figuring out, bro, like this is just a gym job, bro. Like what the fuck am I reading something for? Like, I'm just signing people up for memberships. But hey, I didn't look at it like that. So I get to class the first day and didn't read the pamphlet. A lot of people didn't read the pamphlet because we just thinking like, bro, this is just a gym job. What the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? So, first day of class, we just all like shocked. Like, some people read it, some people like, okay, goddamn. So basically, bro, they sending you that packet. You gotta memorize the whole packet. You know what I mean? Because what you're doing, what the packet is like, it's like you gotta memorize the script because you gotta send people texts, you gotta call people, and then you gotta give tours and everything like that, right? So as I'm learning all this and everything like that, you know, it's how the class is cool and shit like that. You learning it. You know, people don't want to be an actor. You know, this would be a perfect job for you if you can memorize scripts and shit like that. But you have to memorize the script and everything like that. The job isn't commission. It isn't commission. You get paid $20 an hour. You get benefits and everything like that. But that's just me telling you what you know, the benefits and shit like that. But damn, shawty cool. But damn. Okay, you got to memorize the pack and everything like that. So we have to do that. We got in groups and shit, and we would have to sit in front of the class. We met certain people in the industry and stuff like that. They told us the reason why they did a hiring pool like that, like a group, because like they wanted to change the energy of Fitness Connection a little bit. Basically, like, they were a $10 gym for so long and everything like that, like how Fitness Connect, well, like Planet Fitness is. I don't know if they still are, but how they were, like a lot of gyms were just $10 base, you know, and then they have like the $10 base, and then they have like the medium, and then like they have like the premier membership where you get to go to all clubs and shit like that, or it would just be two, basic and the premier. So they were trying to get away from that, and they were trying to get the people that got hired on that still were around to leave, and they were firing those people and everything like that. Real crazy. Like, it's never good to come into a job like that. Like, never. No matter who you are, it's never good to come into a job to where like they're just firing and hiring and trying to get the right people in, you know, unless you're just built for that, you know what I mean? Some people are, you know what I mean? But that's what they were doing. So back to the scripts, man. We were learning the scripts and everything like that, man. I was reading these scripts. I was recording on my phone in GarageBand and playing it back, you know what I mean, on my, you know, just to memorize the scripts. Like, I was really trying to learn these scripts, and I learned all the scripts and shit like that, bro. Like, it's crazy. But fast forward through all that, bro. It's like 4 days, 9, like, I think like the longest day was like 9 or 10 hours. But basically it was like 8 hours, and then like when it got like down to like the last few days, like last 2 days, it was like 4 or some shit like that, like 5 and 4 hours or something like that, and they paid us for the whole 8. Working there, you get paid every 2 weeks. So coming in, doing that whole class, and then you go there, and then when people getting paid, you just like, damn, where my check at, bro? Like, I do this long ass class and I still haven't got paid yet. And then you coming in right when they just get paid, and then you still don't get, so you're not gonna get paid till 3 weeks. So it's like, so we didn't get paid 3 weeks. It was like, fuck. You just like, bro, you just like, man, goddamn, is it even worth it? So first day, man, I'm thinking I'm gonna be at the gym alone. Like, nobody from the class is gonna be there. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, okay, this shit gonna be cool. Like, cause I can just step in here fresh. You know what I mean? Then don't know nobody from class, so it don't feel like, how I gotta talk to you. Like, we gotta be cool. You know, like you went to high school and you see somebody in the streets. Like, it's like you gotta have that camaraderie, and you don't lose that shit until like you move away, or like you get in your 30s or something like that. You know what I mean? To where you see somebody in high school, you just ignore them or some shit. You know what I mean? But that's what I wanted, but it didn't happen like that for me. I met like this dude from my class, bro. He reminded me of Eric Foreman off fucking that 70s show, bro. He cool white dude, bro. Yeah, cool white dude, bro. Like, the reason why I say he was cool, it was real. Like, it wasn't none of that fuck shit, bro. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. It wasn't none of that fuck shit, really. You know what I mean? But so I say you'll meet some cool people in the gym industry and shit like that. Shit, man, I'm still, we still follow each other on what's her name. Oh, and in the class, we made a group chat and group chat and shit like that. Should we follow people and everything like that on the Instagram and all that shit like that. So you meet some people, that's aligned with you and shit like that. That like fitness and all that kind of stuff like that. So it's good to get into applying to these kind of jobs and shit like that if you are in the fitness industry. So you meet people. So at first I was kind of like, damn, I wanted to be in this whole long, like to start off fresh. You know what I mean? But after a while, me and dude, like, we was playing that bitch like a team. You know what I mean? Like, cause like you got to get 20 or 10 BRs a day. So, bro, Pete, me and him were just like, I'd be trying to shoot at the chicks just to get the BRs. Like a BR would be like a better referral, just like them give out the name and the number of a friend or some shit like that. So I'd be shooting at a chick. I get the BRs from me or whatever like that. I shoot at the chick. I'd be like, man, go ahead and put my boy on, da 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 da, or whatever like that. Or like he do the same thing, and then he brings something back to me and shit like that. Like that shit was dope, bro. Like it was like we was hyping each other up and getting that shit like da 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 da. So that's why I say, bro, you gonna meet some cool people and shit like that in the fitness industry or whatever. You know what I mean? In these fitness jobs, but that shit was lit, like, bro. Like that shit was like the highlight of the day, type shit. You know what I mean? But working inside the gym, bro, you gotta memorize the speeches. I didn't memorize the speeches when I got inside the gym either. I knew it was some, but like the longer ones, like it was like one like a page and a half, and I was like, fuck, you gotta memorize this bitch. You're on tour? God damn. So, man, like, bro, like that was threatening us. Not like a bad threat, but like a threat, like, hey, you gotta learn this, hey, da 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 da. So it was like, bro, you coming in. Me and him came in, we fresh. We new in the game, bro. We new booties in the game and shit like that inside that club. You know what I mean? And there's people inside the club. It's a fitness manager inside the club, a club manager inside the club. He cool and shit like that. Everybody was cool, but everybody in there been inside that gym, so it was like they were clicked up to where like, hey, it's us over y'all type shit. You know what I mean? It's us over y'all inside this gym, so we're gonna make sure we're locked in. But y'all, hey, y'all gotta get it how y'all get it type shit. So that was the energy inside there. You gotta get a certain amount of people to come inside the club. You gotta get a certain amount of sign-ups. So there will be walk-ins that come into the club, but me and the dude and basically me and the dude, we couldn't get the walk-ups, like, bro, like we couldn't get the walk-ups unless it was just us there and our supervisors that do the same thing as us that gotta get like, the shit is stupid. Our supervisors, like me being like a fitness consultant, I got a supervisor that had the same requirements as me. They get the walk-ups and shit like that. It's basically like, bro, like they get all the give me shit. We would have to work for our shit. We would have to be on the phone calling people, trying to finesse them, finesse them with our tone. Like I was damn near trying to flirt with bitches on the flirt with them to get them to come in. So I was like, you gotta have a personality to bring people in. Like that's what they were looking for at Fitness Connection when I was, cause damn, somebody got chicks, yeeks, man. But no, but that's what they were looking for. Like they're looking for people to have a personality, bring people in and shit like that. So I would be doing that on the phone, like trying to bring people in, while my supervisor is just getting the people that's looking online. So when they be looking online at a gym page, and they get your information to where they can call you, contact you and shit like that. Especially if you sign up, say you're interested and stuff like that. So they would get those contacts, and they would get the people, cause a person doing all that shit, looking up and shit like that, they interested. They just, some people just need you to call them, or they just need a push or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So they be like, hey, okay, I'm finna come in. So me and dude and the rest of it was I want to say it was 3 fitness consultants already there, and when we came in the first day, some chick was stepping down, and I was like, damn, okay, why is she stepping down to be in the front desk? Like, what's going on? When you see that shit, when you see somebody that's in your position stepping down the day you come in, question that shit, because that's probably not the best move for you, bro. Real shit. So we came in, she was stepping down, and I was like, okay. So now it's just me and dude, another dude that's been there, and another chick that's been there. So it's 4 fitness consultants there. So those, like the dude and the chick that's been there, they got seniority over me and the dude that just came in because like they've been there for a long time. So they clicked in, and there's 2 supervisors over us that do the same thing. They got to get the same fucking requirements. So the 2 supervisors, they would get everything to come in, like, you know, like a walk-in, or like a person that looks like, or a person that looks online and shit like that, like, you know, like this, you know, like that's really interested, you know, like they put in like they're interested, they checked out the website, you know what I mean? So like they would get those people. One chick, she would look out for me, you know what I mean? She'll look out for me. She's like, hey Drew, I'll give you this, you know what I mean? She fuck with me, I fuck with her, bro. I fuck with the real shit. But the other chick, that motherfucker right there, bro, was greedy. Nigga, she did not care about a damn, not a soul type shit, bro. Like, she was like, nigga, I'm in this hoe to eat. Fuck you. And you know, the crazy thing about it, I don't like to bring race into it, but the chick that was fucking with me was a Latina chick, you know what I mean? A little Mexican chick, but the chick that was against me, well, I ain't gonna say the chick was against me or against us because the dude that came in with me was a white dude. But the black chick that was like, nah, nigga, nah, it's mine. She was like, nah, nigga, like, oh, like, damn, you ain't gonna look up for a nigga or nothing? Like, she was taking certain people from us. Like, she was a shark in the game, and I was like, damn, this bitch ruthless. Damn, sorry, ruthless. Like that, like, and she a fine chick. Well, I ain't gonna say she fine, but like she an eye catcher, bro. Like, I want to smash, you know what I mean? Like, she an eye catcher, you know what I mean? But like after she did that kind of shit, like inside the workplace, like just being that ruthless and shit like that, I was like, man, shawty just ugly now, bro. Like, chick doing that shit in work ugly as fuck, bro. And the Mexican chick, she the homie type chick, but after doing that kind of shit, bro, looking out for me, and it ain't even nothing sexual. I never even tried to shoot at the chick or nothing like that. Like, they just like, hey, I fuck with you, bro. Like, I fuck with you like real shit. I smash on motherfucker, you know what I mean? That's off the strength. But she was cool. But that's not to say every person would be like that, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? But man, we all had to get those requirements, and me and dude, like, bro, like, we would be in that bitch, like, just trying to struggle to eat type shit, trying to come up with different finesse moves and shit like that. And that would just, and then like the district manager would always be complaining to the club manager, and then the club manager would complain to the supervisor, and then they would complain to me and the dude that just came in, and we'd be like, damn, like, hold on, like, y'all not helping us out no kind of way. Like, we know how to get the people to come in. We can do the same way y'all do it. You know what I mean? But y'all not letting us have it. Like, y'all making us look like through archives, like old years, and trying to bring people in and shit like that. And I'll just be like, bro, this shit's stupid. Like, why the fuck we even here? You know what I mean? Like, and then I thought, like, I didn't think the district manager was doing that, like, causing, like, shit to go down here. I thought the club manager didn't fuck with me. You know what I mean? I thought the club manager didn't fuck with me. I ain't gonna lie. Because he's Mexican, a Mexican dude, and I'm black. I was like, man, dude probably got it out for me or some shit like that. But dude cool, you know what I mean? So that was just me bringing out some prejudice and shit like that. But most of the time, you know, you black, bro, like, most of the time, most motherfuckers doing some hating shit or some hoe shit or whatever like that, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like that. It was the club man, no, it was the district manager putting pressure on everybody for no fucking reason. Well, for reasons because they just sold the club and everything like that, so they was trying to bring the club back to life. But for Fitness Connection, in order to bring them back to life, bro, you got to revamp it. You got to revamp the gym. Like, Fitness Connection is a poor man's LA Fitness. Basically, that's just what that shit is. It has the same amenities. It's just they're located in a different part of areas. Like, they're located in hood areas. You see, LA Fitness are located in, I ain't gonna say they're located in rich areas, but they're located in moderate areas of money. Some may be located in the hood or close to it, But for the most part, LA Fitnesses are located in like middle class suburban areas, or they'll be located like in a good money area. So it just all depends. But getting back to Fitness Connection, that was just putting unwanted pressure on us and trying to see who fits in with the club, to where like they wanted you to be a mayor of the club, to where like they're really just trying to see who has the best personality to bring people in to either sell stuff to people, because that job, that position, they want you to sell the products inside the gym. They want you to get memberships. They want you to bring people in through talking to the club members. Like they want you to generate a lot in a little bit of time. Like some things like that, it's something that you have to grow with. I worked there for like a few months, probably like, I want to say at least like 4 to 6 months, like in between there. Really not sure. I want to say 4 months, really, bro. But like, it's a lot you gotta do. Like, you gotta really get involved in the culture in the gym. Like, you gotta work out with you gotta work out in there. You gotta work out with the people. You gotta give out free samples, and that's not nothing that they tell you. That's something that I learned in there. Like, that's something that I was doing. Like, I was buying people drinks. I was working out in there. I was working out with people. I was giving them tips. I was like, all that shit. Like, that's something that you got to do inside there. And that's not nothing that they teach you. Like, or you just got to look good. Because, like, the 2 chicks that were our supervisors, they just look good. Like, the black chick looked good. The Mexican chick looked good. Like, it looked like they look like chicks that you would want to smash. So, you got to be somebody like that. Or something else, bro. I don't know. But it was a crazy ass experience. So thought dude had it out for me. I thought the club manager had it out for me, but apparently he didn't. It was just the club. It was just the district manager. He was probably getting pressured by the people that have shares into the company and shit like that, and they're trying to see results now. You know what I mean? They just want to see results now. So they're just gonna push people in, push people out, push people in, push people out. You know what I mean? So every day I came in there, first day, like, oh man, this is gonna be good. I'm always at the gym. Why not work inside the gym? I love the gym. I have good energy whenever people ask me questions about stuff and shit like that. Came in there, bro, dreams shattered. Bro, it's just a call center position. You sitting at the phone all day, and then you gotta walk around, talk to people, you get rejected, and it's just like, fuck, bro. It's just like, man, goddamn, I gotta give these motherfuckers a speech. Then some people that go to the gym every day, they've been to the gym before you even got there. They already done heard the speech, they already done gave the name, so you just like, fuck, bro. Can you just put down anything? So it's like, man, it's a dumb situation, bro, because like you gotta get 20 names a day. They don't want you to get fake names. They want you to get real names, 20 names a day, or they're gonna be mad at you. And it's like, dog, they done heard the names, bro, but they done heard the speech already. You want me to get 20 names? And this is not even a good market like that. Like, yeah, it's a freeway right here, but when you go inside the gym, I said the only gym really that really got like people coming in and shit like that, like frequently, is probably like EOS's. And that's probably just because it's different. It's just a breath of fresh air. A lot of gyms that's been around, just Fitness Connection and Planet Fitness, people are probably fucking tired of that. You know what I mean? Like, and EOS really don't be having shit inside the gym. Like, it's just certain gyms are bigger. It is just a different energy, different atmosphere. You're tired of going to Fitness Connection and Planet Fitness, so you go to EOS. It's only 3 gyms, so that's the only reason why EOS is popping like that right now. It is a Crunch Fitness everywhere, but I feel like Crunch a good gym to go to. You know what I mean? I feel like once, I don't know too much. I feel like they're a gym that's gonna get their shine let on in the game. I'm not really too sure when, but that's the low key gym. You go there, you bring your little beta, you know what I mean? You chill out from that motherfucker. That's the better Planet Fitness to me. Crunch is the better Planet Fitness. If you still go to Planet Fitness, I don't know what's wrong with you. But Crunch is where it's at, really. If you low key and shit like that, yeah. But getting back into it, man, it was just a pressure situation. Just pressure. The best thing to do, man, I seen was just, if you're in that kind of industry, just keep applying to gym jobs and shit like that. Work your way to a different gym. You don't want to get set inside that shit. If you see shit like that, like they pressure you every day to get these 20 names and it's just a dumbass situation. I was trying to build with the gym. I was actually trying to grow with the gym. I was like trying to like be involved with the people there, so they would feel the sense of like, hey, I fuck with him. Let me go ahead and bring this person in here that I don't mention. You know what I mean? Like, so me, I gotta have my own gym, bro. Like, so cause I want to bring that kind of. I know how to do it, but working for a gym like that, you can't do it because it has to be organic, and they're trying to put steroids inside the gym. Because what they do, because I'm just skip through everything. Basically, bro, like we had to do tests every so often on the speeches and shit like that. If you don't remember the speech, you got to redo the test. If you fail it or some shit like that, then they'll put your job on like you don't remember it. Then we have to do test tours and shit like that. Because, you know, you got to, like, remember, like, certain parts of the gym. So, but all that stuff, it wasn't bad. It was a good experience. It's a good experience if you want to take it and go to the next gym, or take it and start your own thing. Because, like, they teach you a lot of stuff inside there. Like, just with the speeches and everything like that. Like, he teaches you, like, hey, man, I understand this. I want to do it like this with my own thing, though. You know what I mean? Like they just give you like some of the bones of being in the fitness industry. So it wasn't all a bad experience. It was just they're trying to put steroids into a failing gym. You know what I mean? Like that shit is slowly done. Like it's some bitches that go there. That's why dudes still go there. Like it's like if bitches at your gym, niggas gonna be at that hoe, bro. Real shit. But getting back to it, bro. Yeah, but like I said, bro, it was just a failing situation, like a lose situation. Cause my club manager kept coming to me like the last few days when I was working there. Hey man, they want you to step down. And I was like, damn, is it the club manager? Like is it you or the district manager? And I was like, damn, the district manager was so cool. That's why I was questioning the club manager. I was like, damn, how can you be this cool, but you doing this shit behind the scenes, telling him this and that, I'm like, damn, this nigga a bitch. That's why I don't like working for people, bro. I don't like this job shit, because it's dog eat dog. You know what I mean? I don't like that kind of shit. I like actually like business to business, like, I mean like customer to business, like me actually like showing, like basically me giving you something that I made with love and you reciprocating like, hey, I love this product. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna da. You know what I mean? But I guess from my control or whatever like that, I just don't like jobs. I like my shit, like working from like me to the customer, to where it could just be a better situation. No rushing, none of that shit. You know what I mean? But it taught me a lot. But the dude was like, hey man, they want you to step down, be on the front desk till you can find something else to do or some shit like that. And I'm just like, damn, this is an embarrassing situation. I was in this hole really connecting with these people, connecting with everybody in here. Now I got to step down to be at the front desk. What the fuck? And I haven't been applying the job because I've just believed in the fitness connection. So I was like, hey man, I can really do something with this, because I feel like people gravitate to me, you know what I mean? So that's why I was just so sold into it, you know what I mean? But after that, I was like, fuck all that. I'd rather just do something for myself now. But I stepped down to do the front desk because I was just in a whirlwind, just like, fuck, like this shit really going on? Shit was fucking embarrassing. I did not like doing that shit, bro. Had to take a $5 pay cut. I was making $20 and I went down to $15, and I was like, man, I gotta give me another job. What the fuck I'm gonna do? But they had came through with another position for me to where I could be a fitness sales assistant or some shit like that. A fitness sales assistant manager. So basically, I was going to step down, be in the front desk, and be fitness sales. Basically, I was going to be selling personal trainers and shit like that. So I was going to be like a personal trainer manager. You know what I mean? So I went over there, but the shit was just like, bro, it just put a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it could have been something good. Like, basically, well, not in that market. That area was like, it's ghetto. Like, them niggas ain't finna spend no money over there like that. You know what I mean? Like, I understand them niggas ain't finna spend no money though. But basically, I would just walk around the gym and tell people like, hey, you know, if you're a personal trainer, you try to see your memberships, like you correct people and shit like this. Like, hey, well, come work out with me, da 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 da, or you want to do this, you want to do that, blah, blah. You know, you're just selling personal training. So you talk to them, you get them to do a free fit start with you or some shit like that, and then like you have a great workout with them, and then you set them a personal trainer package or whatever like that with your personal trainers. But the packages are just too expensive for that fucking area. So it's like, some people do it, but going back to it, it's just off of physical. They want you to sell yourself. Like, either you got to be a chick with a body or a dude that certain people just like you. And I mean people, because some dudes might try to hit on you if you're a dude, or some chicks might try to hit on you if you're a dude and shit like that, or vice versa for the ladies. So it's basically like you're just selling yourself type shit. I was doing it. I was getting people to sign up and shit like that a little bit, but I just did it for a week or two, and I was just like, bro, I was just fucking drained. I didn't want to do none of it. It seemed cool, but I was just like, bro, like, it's commission based. And that's another thing. Working for Fitness Connection, it's not commission based. So you just bringing people in, signing people up, you're not getting nothing off of it. You're just getting $20 an hour. $20 an hour, cool, but dealing with all that fucking stress, commission plus $20 an hour would be cool. It would be better, because you'll be like, hey, I'm fighting for this. Yeah, I'm putting in the effort, but you're just coming in that whole stress just for $20? No, you can go do something else for $20. Well, go work in the warehouse. But getting back to it, after I was working, I think, yeah, they call that shit Elevate Fitness. That's when I had to step down. And I was working for Fitness Connection at the front desk, and I was working at Elevate Fitness, doing the fitness sales. The fitness sales assistant bullshit. And I was just like, bro, like, I had to do training with them. And then after doing that training, after doing another training, it was just like, I was just fucking drained, bro. I was like, bro, I gotta do another fucking training. I gotta memorize some more motherfucking lines. And this shit commission based, and I'm getting paid bullshit. So I was gonna be getting paid $15 at Fitness Connection, and I was gonna be getting paid like, I think like $12 plus commission at Elevate Fitness Coaching. So it was like, work 2 days at Fitness Connection, then work 4 days at Elevate, and it's like, just seemed like bullshit, bro. Just bullshit. If I was a younger dude, it'll probably be better. These jobs are good for a guy that's 18. I wouldn't even say it's good for a guy that's in your 20s. This is bullshit. Working at Fitness Connection, bullshit. Bullshit. I would say come in at 18, 19 and stay with the company so you could be like a club manager in your 20s or some shit like that, and have your life aligned with like you're studying like in college, or you got like your certificates and everything like that that are aligned with like being inside the fitness industry and stuff like that. Come in like that age. Don't come in in your 20s and 30s and shit like that, because it's just gonna be stupid. Unless you're gonna be a personal trainer and you got that cachet and shit like that, the body and everything, you know what I mean? Then yeah, I would say do it. You know, just get your clientele and get them the fuck out of here. You know, the fuck out of the gym, because bro, fuck working inside the gym. Like, the gym is cool just to learn the basics. If they're not valuing you, I say don't do it long term. Just go in there, learn your shit, and get the fuck out. Let a young buck come in there and get that shit popping. You know what I mean? That's just me though. With Elevate, I only lasted like a good week and a half, bro, or probably just a week. I just wasn't into it anymore. And even with Fitness Connection, I would be behind that front desk, and I would have to be there like 5 to 6 hours, and I'm just like, bro, and I had to sell shit up there, and I'm just like, bro, these people don't see me in here behind the desk. Now I'm at the front desk, like, oh, fuck this. I mean, like, I was inside the office and shit like that, and now I had to be at a front desk reading people and shit like that. Like, it was just embarrassing as fuck. The chick that stepped down was still there, and I think she's still there. I'm just like, okay, but she's younger though. But fuck all that, I'll just get another job. Like they came to me and said, man, hey, you don't seem happy, and I was like, hey, you know what? You don't have to. You don't have to do that. I'm out of here. I just left the job. Like I just couldn't do it anymore. But when I stepped down, the dude that came in with me, he was telling me like, hey man, I'm about to leave. He was going to a different job. I mean, different gym. The club manager, he stepped down and went to he went to a different gym, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't believe it, so I texted him asking him for like I texted him asking for something, and he was like, he was like, man, I stepped down, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, damn, I feel like an asshole for being, I wasn't rude to him, but I was just like on standoff. I was like, man, are you doing this shit because you don't like me because I'm black? Or is it the district manager? But shit, I guess it was the district manager. But all around, bro, Fitness Connection, like most jobs now, you gotta be a woman. I ain't even gonna say you gotta be a handsome dude. You gotta be a woman nowadays, bro. And at some gyms, you don't even have to be an in-shape woman. You just gotta be a woman to survive, or a gay dude. You gotta be a gay dude or a woman. And the last one is an attractive guy. You know what I mean? But not too attractive. Like they want you to be like right there in the middle or some shit like that. I don't know. Like it's weird, bro. Like it's weird. But if you are interested in the gym, I would say be young. And I would say be a woman, or I would say if you just like me or whatever like that, you trying to get some experience, I'll say hop into it, but don't go in there expecting to grow with the gym and shit like that if you're older or shit. Hey man, if you shit, I wouldn't go in there expecting to grow up to. Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking and all that shit like that. My nose hurt. But I wouldn't expect to go inside the gym to grow with it, even if you know, even being young, you know what I mean? Even being young, it just all depends on the manager, your support and everything like that. And if it's not like a mass hiring or mass firing or some shit like that. But the best way, come in young. But even that, I'll say, you know what I mean? I always go in there with an exit plan. Because when I was leaving, like my last day, I seen that they hired another black guy. So it was going to be the 2 supervisors still, and the 2 people that were there that had the seniority, and plus the black guy. And I was like, okay. But the other guy that had seniority, that did the same position as me, he was saying that he called the HR because he felt threatened because they were pressuring us and shit like that. So I guess he was going to leave eventually too. It was just going to be the black guy, the new black guy, supervisors, and the chick that had seniority. But it was just too many people for one, too many dumb expectations that couldn't be obtained in that area. I would say 5 buddy referrals, 3 buddy referrals really a day, 3 buddy referrals a day, and 3 people a week at least, you know, like new signups. They wanted us to get 20 buddy referrals. You got to get 3 people, like 5 to 10 people or some shit like that to sign up a week. And man, that shit was not realistic. Not for that area, not for that gym, nothing like that, bro. Like, basically, like, it was they were just trying to get people in. I mentioned earlier that we did have a group chat for the class and everything like that. I'm not sure about the rest of the people. I remember I had went to a different Fitness Connection, and it was a guy that got hired on at that Fitness Connection. He was like one of the supervisors of the fitness sales consultants. And he was just like over there, I could see the stress in his eyes, like, man, he was just like, yeah, man, you know, the hardest part is just to get people to come in, you know, and stuff like that. So it goes back, even though he had it to where like the chicks at my Fitness Connection, like the supervisors, he couldn't get the people to come in at that gym for some reason. So I guess he wasn't getting the people, or they wasn't telling him how to get the people. Because even with the chick at My Fitness Connection, she would just be telling me stuff like on the low, like da 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 da, like it's just like secrets and shit like that. I'm just like, damn, this shit kind of suck. You got to do it like that. I fuck with you, but it sucks. Like it has to be that way to where we got to keep stuff as people and shit like that. Like that's why I don't like working in jobs. It's dog eat dog. It's not love there, bro. Like fuck that. That's why I say don't go into the gym expecting to be there a long time, bro. Go in there, get the information that you need, get the fuck out. Get the people that you need, get the fuck out. That's it, bro. But man, my experience was my experience. My experience is not your experience. I would say still apply, you know what I mean? But just be cautious with everything that you do, especially inside the gym world. The one thing, you do get a free gym membership. You get to go to every Fitness Connection. You get that's really about it. There's nothing else really. You got to pay for the fucking clothes, but you get a little discount. You got to pay for the supplements. You get a little discount. And you got to have a certain amount of sales each week or a day and shit like that. Just like, god damn, nigga, I gotta do all this shit. It's just stress for $20. No, nigga, fuck all that. Stress for $20. Bro, we would literally be in that whole paying people, like giving them free drinks to sign buddy referrals and shit like that. I'm just like, bro, buddy referrals became money to us between each other. Like, I would be giving dude like, hey, bro, I got like 5 extra, bro. Here you go, bro. Just take that shit. Like, he'll give me 5 extra. Like, bro, I appreciate it, bro. Like, man, bro, fuck that job. That shit was stressful. Nigga, Fitness Connection, no way. Unless you're a woman, no way, bro. Fitness Connection is not it, bro. They not fucking with nobody. Bro, it's too cliquish and shit like that. Oh, shit. But yeah, bro. A lot of women in there. If you are like in a position of power type shit, like a fitness sales consultant or a supervisor or some shit like that, it is kind of cool because the women gonna be more, the women inside the gym, you know, women like power, so they see you doing that shit, they be like, hey, what's up, you know, that shit kind of, you know, but yeah, what it is, bro. Man, that's really all I got for that, bro. I would not work that gym again. I wouldn't even work another gym. I would be a personal trainer inside the gym. But anything dealing with sales inside the gym, no. No, hell no. Hell no. No. I would not do that again. But hey, man, like the video, comment. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Like I usually say, I don't care about the share, I just want the real over her. You know what I mean? But I'm out, man. Peace out. If I got anything else, come up with a part 2. Oh, and Elevate too, man. You gotta learn the fucking script too. Bullshit. I hate that shit, bro. Fucking scripts. But yeah, man. I'm out. Peace, y'all.